What's up, guys? This is me, 1989, on beautiful Yugoslavian coast in place called Tučapi, enjoying some sun. This is my father. My dad was 30 years old at the time, and as you can see, he hated gym. Those were days. I always like to remember those days because we really enjoyed that time. This is me 30 years later. I know I look a little bit older, but there are a couple of reasons for that. The difference between my dad and me is actually lifestyle. Yes, genetic is important, but not excuse. Genetic can help you maybe to work less on certain things, but shouldn't stop you for reaching your goals. And don't get me wrong, guys. I love my dad, I love my mom, and my little brother too. But let's talk a little bit about this interesting topic. Hello everyone, and welcome to my new video. I have decided to speak in English in this video simply because many of my friends told me that they cannot understand any single word when I speak in Serbian, and knowing the fact that people back home more and more speak English and understand now in these days, especially these younger generations. Please forgive me if you cannot understand clearly what I'm trying to say because my English is totally broken, but it's also an opportunity for me to practice my English. So I will try to do my best. In today's video, I want to speak about abdominal muscles. I want to speak a little bit about anatomy of abdominal muscles. I want to speak a little bit about what type of groups we have over there, maybe to say a couple of words about each of them. Then additionally, I would like to say a couple of words about genetic, how genetic is important when it comes not just to abdominal muscles, but overall, what is important, what not, what is applicable when it comes to genetic and what is not. Also, later on, I will try to share a couple of strategies that helped me to bring those abdominal muscles to the visibility and to be able to see them myself as well. So in next couple of minutes, I would like to share a couple of advices and what I have learned in the process coming up from the stage where I was not able to see my abs at all, up to the stage where I'm able to proudly show my abs. When it comes to abdominal muscles, we have 4 groups of muscles over there. First and most important for us, which we would like to see, also known as 6-packs or 8-packs, is called Rectus Abdominus. Rectus means straight and Abdominus means abdomen or belly. The second one is external oblique. Oblique means diagonal, which means that fibers goes diagonally down. Then we have internal oblique, where fibers again going diagonally but moving up. And also as fourth one, we have transverse abdominus. Transverse means across, and these muscles literally sit on the top of our internal organs. So they are kind of protecting our internal organs. If you ask me, all of these muscle groups are very important for our body. And I would like to say that once we know that we have all these groups, we should understand that we should exercise them equally. And we should recognize, once we are trying different types of exercises, we should be able to recognize which actually exercise is targeting which muscle group. Besides these 4 groups, you will also hear people very often how they say we have lower abs, upper abs, and side abs, which is fine. It's maybe easier to understand instead of saying rectus, abdominus, external oblique, internal oblique, and so on and so forth. So it is okay when someone say lower abs, upper abs, side abs. At least we know what they are trying to say. Now, when we speak about genetic, probably you have seen on the beginning of the video where I was trying to compare my father and me, approximately the same age, even though back in the days he was 30, and my picture which I shown is actually from a couple of days ago. But still, I must say that genetic is not that much important when it comes to this one. Yes, there are certain things which must be considered when it comes to genetic. But again, as you can see, my father had a huge belly at the time because he was simply not exercising, not taking care about his diet, and he was not disciplined at that time. So when it comes to genetic, there are some people out there which you will see daily with perfectly symmetric, perfectly even and visible abs. Those people, I must say, are very hardworking people. They are very disciplined, and they are a little bit lucky when it comes to genetic. Why? You will also find people out there with nice abs, but not so symmetric, not so even, and maybe not so visible. But still, you can see that these people are very hardworking people, very disciplined, and they can proudly show their abs to us. Now, if you guys thinking, damn, what this guy is talking about, I've been exercising all my life. I've been taking care about my diet. Okay, now and there, from time to time, I've been doing millions of abs, but still I cannot see them. Or I can see my abs, but not so clear. So, believe me, I know how you feel, because guess what? I was there. Back in the days, I remember I was doing hundreds of reps daily. Coming back home from my regular training sessions, watching TV with my wife and daughter, I was doing abs. And they were asking me, what the hell are you doing? I was always saying, listen, I must bring those abs to the public. I must show them. Unfortunately, I was not able to make them so visible and to show them. However, back in the days, 2012, I've decided to try insanity. I tried this program, I got it from my friend, and I was doing it fully for 50-something days. Every single day, cardio, cardio, cardio. I was trying to take care about my diet, although I was that time in Africa, so I was not able to properly take care about my diet. Guess what? After 50-something days, every day doing some cardio and whatsoever, I was able to see my abs, but not how I wanted them to be. Finally, I learned there are very two dimensions which must be together in order to have success. First of them, most important, is diet. The second is exercise. Why? In order to see our abs, if we don't see them, something is going on. We must do something. What? We must build them up. How? By exercising. So we must build up our abs. Yes, we all have abs, but guess what? We all have biceps, we all have triceps too. We all have chest muscles, back muscles. So what we are doing in the process, building them up. So yes, we all have abs, but we must exercise them in order to build them up. And second, most important thing I must say is to lower our body fat in order to see our abs. If we have high percentage of body fat, we will not be able to see our abs simply because building them up, we are pushing our body fat out, which means, yes, we are building the muscles, but we are not able to see them because our body fat percentage is high. I'm not gonna talk about numbers because all of us are different. I've read some data that males have to have certain percentage of fat in order to be able to see their abs, and females have to have certain percentage of body fat in order to see them fat. I don't want to talk about numbers. Like I said, all of us are different. But the fact is for sure that our body fat has to be low. Has to be about 10-15% to be able to see at least our abs. If we are up to 20-25%, unfortunately, we will not be able to see our abs, no matter how often we exercise them and how often we put stress on them. Now, probably many of you will have a question: how do I build them up? How do I exercise them? Simply remember, we have 4 groups, and we must target all these 4 groups in order to build them up. Not just simply doing crunches every single day, not just simply raising our legs every single day, not just using machines and so on and so forth. So in the plan of your workout, I suggest you to plan differently so that you can target those muscle groups once in a while. We have, let's put it this way, lower abs, upper abs, side abs. We have simple but different exercises for each and every of those groups. So in order to target them, let's put it in our routine. So for example, one day I can target my lower abs. Yes, I'll do my leg raises, I will hang on the bar, I will simply lay down, whatever. But there is one very nice advice which I learned recently. Make sure that you do full extension. What that means, laying down on the floor and simply raising our legs up will not give us full extension. So our muscles will not stretch and came back all the way, because they will simply go partially, because floor is the one limiting our move. So how we can improve this one? We can simply lay down on the bench, so to have that extra space, or we can hang up on the bar so that we have that extra space to send our legs all the way back, to stretch our abs fully and then to come back. The same is with sit-ups, the same is with other exercises. So we should target full extension of our muscles when it comes to all muscle groups, not just abdomen, but now we are talking about abdominal muscles. And one more very nice advice which I learned recently is to incorporate weight in our routines. So when we are doing our crunches, when we are doing our sit-ups, when we are doing our leg raises, whatever, simply by day, our body and our muscles are going to get used to it. So we need to add some weight on it. Either we're gonna pick up simply some dumbbell or something, or we're gonna use some bands, or we're gonna use some kind of support of our partner, and so on and so forth. But it is good to put some weight into our routine so that we can put more stress on our muscles in order to build them up. When it comes to diet, it is all about this one. Calories. So calorie intake is very important. If we want to lower our body fat, we have to be disciplined, and it's going to take some time. If you guys think that using some supplements or some magic pills, your body fat is going to drop down dramatically in very short period of time, I must be honest with you and I must disappoint you. It's not gonna happen. In order to lower our body fat, we have to be disciplined, we have to be consistent, and we have to be patient, which is most important, I must say. When it comes to diet, when it comes to the nutrition, try to find someone who is going to advise you, or try to look up throughout the internet to search for some piece of advices or for some possible meal plan. I can do that too, but I'm not going to sell you anything. If you want to contact me, feel free. I'll try to advise you as best as possible. Based on my own experience, it took me a couple of months to be able to lower my fat and to be able to see my abs. As of now, I'm still not satisfied 100%, and I'm still not there where I want to be. But guess what? I learned throughout the process what should I do in order to get there. So my only thing from now on is to be patient and to be consistent. So if you want to do so, better start now. And I'm sure in a couple of months, you're gonna be proud walking your abs around. And if you want to speed up this process, there is one more piece of advice. If you haven't subscribed my channel, do it so this one can go faster. I'm just joking, guys. If you hit that subscribe button, you're gonna help me a lot to build up my channel. If you like this video, you're gonna help algorithms to show this video to other people. And those other people will maybe be able to see more videos and improve their fitness throughout my channel. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for your attention. If you came all the way to the end of this video, I guarantee you, you're gonna succeed very soon. See you guys. CRNIRULES. Love you all.